So hello, Mathias.
Hello.
We're here on the Torso Electronics booth.
Yeah.
And you're going to show us S4, right?
Yes.
Which is your new sampling.
It's our new project, our newest product, and we call it a sculpting sampler. And by sculpting, we mean that it can radically transform your sounds in advanced and musical ways. So the S4 is meant for 3 use cases. So you can use it as a tape player and polyphonic sampler and a real-time effects processor. So each track has these 5 devices here. Right now we're in the material, which is the sound source. So for example, I can play this flute sample here, and I can make a loop. I can change the speed. And then here I have the granular device. Here I can granulate my audio. It's a real-time granular, so it works for live input as well. You can change the grain envelope. And then this creates pitch modulation, so very quickly you have something musically interesting.
Is that, have you chosen the scale that's kind of
so on this pitch knob you can choose between a large range of scales, so we have pentatonic scale, for example, here. Major scale, you can also just go for octaves. And
in terms of the grains, it's kind of picking them in time. Is that
based on by default
clock?
it's synced to the transport. You can change the rate here. You can also, if you you can set it to free, and then you choose the crane rate outside of the transport. Yeah. So that's the granular. If we go back here and stop it here, and then if we pick something else, we can take a drum beat here. We hear the processing is already interesting here, and then this is the filter device. This is a quite unique spectral transforming device. So it's a 48 band filter bank, and it's essentially 48 bandpass filters. You can make these resonate in a scale, so you get something like physical modeling, modal synthesis kind of sounds. You can change how these frequencies are quantized, so quantized into a scale, and you can make it into a complete drone. So now I'm just adding some reverb. And then you can go back, and there we have our beat again.
Wow, impressive.
So yeah, that's the filter device. Then we have some drive, compression. We have this noise following algorithm. So a lot of interesting things here. So this was the tape workflow. So I would like to show you also how this can be a live effects processor. So what you do is that you change the mode here. So we go into bypass, and now I have this stylophone here that is going directly through the material device. So now I can granulate it. And instantly you have something.
And that's just from a droning note, right?
That's just from a droning note. You can hear the original sound coming in here. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. The S4 also has a very, very capable modulation system. So these 4 action buttons can be turned into modulators by entering mod mode. So now I'm in mod mode. I have this modulator, which is a random step modulator. I can apply it to the cutoff, like this. And this is in sync too. So now it's looping. You can also make it change over time. It can even be stereo. So it's phase shifted in the stereo field. So all modulation signals are stereo. Now we can modulate this one as well. We just explore interesting. And now I can go and open a new track. I can load a beat, and there we go. Mix page. You can create a mix here.
So you've got 4 channels that you can kind of like.
All of these 4 channels.
Wow.
That is the cool thing about this device, is that it can be a live effects processor, a polyphonic sampler, and a tape player all at once, and you can choose which mode you want for each track. So here I can go load my polyphonic sampler and find something here. Now, if I had a MIDI keyboard connected through USB or the TRS MIDI input, I could just be playing them.
So how many notes of polyphony when you're using?
It has 8 notes of polyphony for each track. So you could create a 4 temporal synth out of this with 8-note polyphony, or you could have different. You could have a sequencer triggering sounds on the different channels, and then you would be able to,
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, is it available now?
This is available now, both through our website and through a list of retailers all over the world. Yeah.
And what is the retail price?
So the retail price is €899.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, Mathias, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Yeah.
See you soon. Thank you. Have a good show.
Thank you.